Hey, what's up, guys? Been a long time since I updated my YouTube, so I figured I'd do a quick update. I know I'm scruffy as all hell. I'm a little dirty. Just got done doing some work on the Jeep. But wanted to share with you guys something I recently did. So, I have a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk with a 5.7 Hemi. It is got currently 75,000 miles on the car. Originally, when I got the car, I got it with 32,000. It was a pickup from New Jersey. When I got it, I started figuring, hey, you know what? I love this car. It represents me, represents, kind of like the mentality I have of like kind of the off-roadish mentality, but also a good, solid driver on the highway and the road. I have never taken it rocking or anything like that. It's always been on sand, but I wanted to share with you kind of where I'm at currently with the modifications of the Jeep. So, as of late, some of the things I have done, and I'll show you real quick what the Jeep looks like. If I can flip me around real quick. Maybe. Hey, won't flip around. What's going on here? All right, so there's the Jeep right there. A couple things I've done to the Jeep so far. First thing I did was rims and tires. I did the Nito grapplers you might have seen in my previous video. I did a 275/65 R18 with a Ion black rim. It's a zero offset, 18 by 9. It actually is a phenomenal tire. I've got 30,000 miles on the tires so far. I got barely any wear on the treads at all. Done some sanding with it, as I said, some highway driving, a lot of back road driving more than anything. But anyway, as far as the tires going on, some of the things I've had to do, I had to do the trimming of the flare over here. Not a big deal, just quick little sawzall action. Took about 1.5 inches off, if you will. I did the pinch weld mod, which is right back here. We basically slice it and hammer it back. More videos are coming out of that. Beyond that, I went through, I did the Chief lower fascia, which is right here. It's dirty right now, I haven't washed it, so I apologize. I did the Chief lower plates and the underguard, as well as the sump. So all of that has been completed on there. With the oil access, you can actually see the radar plate over top. That's the only thing I discolored on Chief, and not digging on them for it, but I wish it didn't discolor the way it did, but it has discolored a little bit, not a big deal. That thing was a bitch to put on. I am not going to lie to you. It was not a fun project.
I can confirm.
But nonetheless, though, it's on now. It is what it is. It's all good. Okay. So what else have I done? I did a MagnaFlow cap back exhaust. You can see the tips over here again. I apologize, the Jeep is not clean.
It's for tomorrow's job.
So you can see right there, MagnaFlow with the increased rear tips. It sounds good. I'll start it up in a few minutes so you guys can hear what it sounds like. But recently, what I did is I started noticing at about 73,000 miles, kind of a little bit of a sluggishness with the Hemi. Especially with acceleration from a red light. Sometimes when you're in traffic and you have to do quick acceleration, the acceleration just wasn't that great. So went through and kind of did some diagnosis myself on it. Figured, you know what, maybe it's time to do some plugs and power coils and see what I did. So here's what I got. I got myself the Ripp Performance coil packs with the Iridium IX spark plugs. And the part number is right here. Gapped at 40.043 is what the gapping is. And they're already on the car, so let me show you what it looks like. And here's what they look like. So you can see them on there. There are 16 plugs on there. Power coils are on. I just took it for its first spin a few seconds ago. I will tell you that the responsiveness is night and freaking day. I can't tell you what the gas mileage is going to be yet because I've literally driven about a mile and a half. But no codes, no nothing. Whole project of transferring the plugs as well as the power coils took me about an hour and 45 minutes, give or take, from popping them out to popping them in. I had this little guy helping me over here, so I got that on there. I got my wife in the background over here giving me the stink eye, but that's another conversation for another day. You can see I did the K&N cold air intake all the way into the 5.7 liter. I will tell you that one thing you will experience with the Hemis, if you haven't already, is the water pump. The coolant system on these things suck. Okay, I've gone through 2 water pumps, 1 radiator, and all the hoses and all that good stuff. So it's been an educational experience on that front. But nonetheless, though, beyond those different things, the Jeep runs great, looks great,
Sounds great.
very responsive. So I'm gonna have my son start the car real quick, as long as he doesn't run me over. Don't rev it, please. So you can hear what it sounds like. And this is a warm start. I want to see the cold start. So there's a start up on it. Good old famous Hemi tick. Gotta love it. Running good. Take it back. You hear the exhaust. You want to rev it a few times? That's a MagnaFlow catback exhaust with the X pipe put in there, the MagnaFlow X pipe. So it sounds good, looks good, runs good. If you're looking for mods to do on the Jeep, I would definitely recommend the Ripp power coils so far, and I'm not represented by them in any way, shape, or form, but they do seem to be pretty good. I'll do an update once I get some miles on this thing, so you can know what the gas mileage looks like. Go from there. All right, later.